Hi everybody, Chad Sarno here from Good Catch Foods. Today we're going to be making buffalo fish stick tacos. We're going to be highlighting our plant-based breaded fish sticks from Good Catch. These are so good. They're flaky, they're crispy. They're perfect with the buffalo sauce paired with some shaved crudité, some cooling ranch on top. You don't want to miss this one. And if you enjoy this recipe, be sure to hit the like button and of course subscribe to the channel. So we are gonna start off with these plant-based fish sticks, okay? These are super crispy, absolutely delicious on their own, used in multiple dips. And in this case, we're gonna toss it with a really spicy, buttery sauce. Serve them in tacos, it'll be perfect. So on the back, we have 3 instructions. We have stovetop, which I usually cook in a cast iron pan with a little bit of oil, you know, flipping them halfway through. You get the air fryer, and we also have the toaster oven. But today, we're gonna be deep frying them. We're gonna get a little wicked with it, make them extra crispy. The reason I want these to be crispy is because I'm tossing them with that spicy, buttery buffalo sauce. So I want the sauce to keep those fish sticks still crunchy. And the way to do that is we're gonna deep fry them. So before we get into that, let's go ahead and let's make the buffalo sauce. Super simple. So I have it on a medium heat. So all buffalo sauce is basically butter and hot sauce, okay? So we're gonna start off with a vegan butter, okay? You're gonna add more vegan butter than you think. All right? I'm gonna just get that all melted again on a medium heat. Let's get that melted. Then I'm also going to add a little bit of ketchup, all right? You can go straight hot sauce and butter, and it's gonna be, you know, very fiery, but I like the ketchup because it thickens it up a little bit as well. So before we get into the ketchup, I have some shallot. This is an optional ingredient you can use, but again, adds that little bit of sweetness. You can use onion as well. You can shave in a little garlic in there if you wish. I just like having a little bit of onion, just minced up. Works quite well in this buffalo sauce. Okay, so as that butter is melted, I will add the shallot in there. All right, let that saute for a moment. All right, so use this ketchup in here. And also that hot sauce, all right? So depending on how hot you like it, you can even add some sriracha instead of the ketchup if you want a different level of heat. All right, so as that's simmering, I'm just whisking it together, and you're creating this beautiful silky sauce here with that butter. You got all that fat there, gives it a really nice sheen. And I'm just gonna keep this on low heat to simmer and marry all those flavors. All right, so we're gonna put this on low heat. And this, whenever I make this sauce, I make a big batch of it. So I will use what I'm having in this one meal, and then I'll keep it stored. It'll last weeks in the fridge. And so if you're ever making any kind of plant-based nuggets, or you're deep frying anything else, any kind of cauliflower, toss it with some buffalo sauce. It's really nice, really, really nice. All right, so we get this up to heat. The oil, it's about 350, I would say. All right, so we have those fish sticks there. All right, before we get into that, let's actually make the garnish. So I'm actually using a white corn tortilla, okay? You can use white corn, yellow corn, either way. These are really nice fresh tortillas from a local market. So what I'm gonna do is, after this buffalo sauce is done simmering for a moment, I'll spray the pan, I'll warm these up, and they'll be ready to go, okay? But for the garnish, we're going to use some carrot and some celery. Just like if you're, you know, have buffalo wings, you know, usually served with carrots and celery for that little cooling component. All right, so I have a little mandolin here, and I'm just gonna shave that up. And I like this mandolin. You can use a larger mandolin also, but this is a truffle shaver. It's one of my little traveling mandolins. I love using it, especially for little garnishes. You can see those super paper thin carrots, right? I'll do the same thing with some celery. And just adding a really nice crunch to this. So you have these paper thin slices of crudité, right? So we're just adding the celery to this. I will garnish these tacos with some parsley, all right? Add those to the bowl, we'll set those aside. And this is just such a really nice, delicate crunch added. All right, so let's check out that sauce. Make sure it's all mixed well. It'll start to separate a little bit as it starts to cook down. And as you're simmering, are you just concentrating the flavors a little bit? It's so nice. All right, let's crack open these fish sticks. And we're gonna drop them in. You wanna test the oil first. That's good. And drop a few in at a time. Whenever I'm deep frying, I want to make sure that I have a landing for them, all right? So this landing in particular, I always have just a paper towel and a plate, all right? And that paper towel basically, you know, absorbs any of that excess oil, all right? So let's set this sauce aside, bring in that other pan. This is what we're gonna heat up the tortillas in. Fish sticks, how they doing? They probably need about 3 minutes being fried from frozen, 4 minutes. All right, so this is heating up. Gonna add a little bit of oil, not a lot, just a little bit of oil, or you can use a little bit of spray oil also, okay? So for this one in particular, I'm only gonna make 2 tacos just for myself, so I'm just gonna heat up 2, let's heat up 3. Heat up 3 tortillas. And the nice thing when you buy tortillas, even if they feel really dry when you pull them out of the fridge, if they've been sitting in there for a little while, you warm them up in a pan and they really soften up nicely, you know? All right, so let's check those fish sticks. Those are getting nice and crisp. We'll give it another 30 seconds there. This pan is nice and warm. We're just gonna toss on those tortillas. Warm those right up. These are nice and crispy. I'm gonna let them sit on that paper towel, let them drain a little bit. And these are good to go. Shut that off. Nice and crunchy. All right, so these tortillas, I'm just flipping them a little bit until I use them. Let's go over here. Let's use this buffalo sauce. I'm just gonna place those in there. So nice. All right, let's serve these up. So we're gonna start, let's see, we have 2, 4, let's do 2 tortillas. All right, so the first one, let's just grab, still has a beautiful crunch, and that sauce is so nice. So nice, just smells so good, you guys. And the nice thing about these breaded products, same thing with our filet and our breaded crab cake, is it's a nice panko crust, so it adds a really nice crunch. All right, let's finish those off. We have all that shaved crudité, load those up. Just gonna hit it with a little bit of vegan ranch on top. You can do a vegan blue cheese as well, and finish it with some parsley. A little freshness there. Let's add a little bit more ranch in a bowl, side dish. Nice to dip, nice to add in there. And there you have it. Buffalo fish stick tacos using the Good Catch breaded fish stick product. So good, you guys. The spice and the butteriness of that sauce works so well with the crunch of the fish sticks. And of course, that crudité and that cooling ranch. My name is Chad Sarno of Good Catch Foods. This is Good Catch Cooks. Until next time, you guys, enjoy. Oh, that was good. That was really good.